Hey guys, thanks for joining us today. Mike here, Weeby Autos. Today we have an over-the-top resto modded 1971 Cuda. This car is incredible. It's nothing I've ever seen before. One-off paint, kind of flip-flops in colors. All the graphics are also painted and then cleared over, and then touched and outlined with a hand-painted pinstripe. Got a killer stance. And 20s in the back, 18s up front. Wilwood brakes all the way around. It's got a 426 HEMI crate motor under the hood. Pretty stock, 4¼ horse. 9-inch rear. It's been shortened up to accommodate these big tires. I believe there are 245s, 295, 45 R20s. Chrome calipers, slotted and drilled rotors. This real valance has been smooth. The corners have been rounded. Ton of body work. A lot of stuff you don't recognize right away. Once you take like 2 or 3 laps around the car, it kind of comes together. Also Billet specialty wheels. A lot of time and money was spent on this car. Adjustable coilovers up front and in the rear. Adjust the ride height. It's got a rack underneath it as well. Dual chrome sport mirrors. This car is new. A little over 1,200 miles on it. Started life as a Grand Coupe, a 318, and it's really nothing what it was now. All new glass and everything. Leather wrap dash. These are GTO seats, reskinned. It's all painted, that hockey stripe. It's finished in a flat black. It's about $200 a quart. It's not even to mention the hardener. It's about 90 bucks a quart. Really a no expense spared build. Can't imagine what this car would cost to build right now. Only that, it'll probably take you 4 or 5 years to build it. Everything's been shaved too. Door handles, the rear deck lid's been shaved. There's no keyhole, but there's a remote popper and also a pull. I really like the flat hood too. It gives it a cool look. The paint's got some metallic in it. Kind of flops colors, a little bit of gold. Beautiful, super straight body. This is an open checkbook build. Let me show you under the hood real quick. There she is, 426 HEMI, fully dressed. Custom intake. Some Shroud. Serpentine System. Obviously air conditioning. See the rack down there. Monster aluminum radiator by Wizard Cooling. Keeps it nice and cool. Wilwood master with booster. These motors are 10-to-1, fully stock. Keeps it reliable. Monster headers, and then they're racked also. You can see down in there. This car looks just as good underneath as it does up on top. Obviously fuel injected. The TorqueFlite that's in it was built by a guy up in Canada. That's all he does. And it has a gear vendor overdrive. I think it's got 410 gears, but the big tire and the gear vendor cruises nicely on the highway. I like the pattern on these G-Force TAs too. Kind of looks like a flame. This car is just incredible. It really is. Just a work of art, really. And this has all been reworked too in here. I have a 71 also, but it doesn't look anything like this. Bumpers have also been tucked, shaved, and reworked. And then see the valance on the bottom, that's all smoothed over too. This is a three-piece section on the bottom. It's all been put back together really nicely. These are Billet specialty wheels. Monster. Beautiful straight body. Tilt wheel, loaded. Power GTO seats. Everything's wrapped in leather too, including the dash. The detail on the seats is just incredible. It's 1,278 miles on the bill. Got all the receipts and everything too. The dash is all wrapped in leather and stitched in. Power windows. Custom headliner. Back seats have been reworked too. Kind of gives it has like a little bit of a GTO essence. I remember the GTO has a back seat like this. See, these windows don't roll all the way down because of the tub. What a car. The gear vendor overdrive is on the switch on the floor next to the high beam. Kind of a genius touch, you know. But when you set a builder free, you know, and they just do their thing. Love the finished firewall, and then the inner fenders all done. Firewall completely smoothed in. Car's new. Brand new rubbers, everything. Beautiful attention to detail. All auto meter gauges too. Your AC. And the radio's hidden in here. There it is. Rubbers and everything. No expense atmosphere. Sounds so good. Man, look at the brakes on this car. Clearly the best of the best. It's got remote poppers too for the doors, the trunk. Man, it sounds so good. Well guys, give me a shout, 631-339-0399. It's not gonna stick around too long. Visit Weeby Autos, but took about 300 photos of that. A lot, not great.